All right, guys. This next one is a crazy one. Up next we have Rick Ross jump to Canada for playing Kendrick Lamar Drake This Not Like Us. Bam, you playing this record up there, you already know a lot of these people are gonna have like this predisposition to to be a Drake fan. Obviously, it's OVO Nation. Dude is basically an ambassador. Yeah, this isn't the first time there was some static over somebody playing that record, but this is, at least to me, the first time it was actually met with some violence. We're gonna jump right into the video. Shout out to Chick Smooth for compiling the clip and putting it up.
OVO goons are not playing about Drake. So after beefing with Drake, after dissing Drake, looks like Rick Ross pulled up to Canada. Not only that, but he was bold enough to request the song Not Like Us to be played. Now you guys know Rick
Wow.
Ross is a full-on troll. Obviously he knows
Yeah, Ross is one of the top five funniest rappers.
playing Not Like Us in Canada. He knows what that would do. Listen, I'm gonna give him props for being bold enough to even request this song to be played, but sometimes you gotta be aware of your surroundings. Now, while this song was playing, a group of guys confronted Ross and his peoples. They got into a conversation. Keep in mind, the cops is
That looks like OVO type dudes, though. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
right there.
Homie with the Viking cut.
They have no interest in stopping any of this. There should be no way that these guys even made their way to Rose and his people. One thing leads to another in the conversation. Somebody from the other side
Rick Ross got snuffed in the face.
hits Ross in the face. Ross throws his cup at him and they get into it. Now, if you guys go to my Instagram page at Chick Smooth, please make sure you go follow that page as well. The full fight video is there. I cannot post the full thing on YouTube, but they definitely put the beats on Rick Ross and his crew. If you're gonna go to Canada and you know you have active issues, you know you're gonna try to clown their main guy, you gotta come with at least 20 plus people. You gotta roll deep. From that video, it looked like
Even then, you're in another nation, fam. Like, you're gonna be outnumbered regardless. You just gotta play it smart, man. Thankfully, there wasn't any like weapons involved, but like, you do gotta play like, you do gotta be smarter about these type of situations.
Ross came with about 5-6 people, 1 or 2 security guards, his DJ Sam Sneak, and maybe 1 or 2 other people. I don't know if Rick Ross has been watching, but everybody that tries to play Not Like Us in any function, they get tossed out or they get beaten. You cannot come into the man's country and try to clown him. Now, what does this mean for Drake? Obviously, I do not think Drake sent these guys.
No, but this is like what I always say. You don't really have to worry about usually the artists and the entourage. It's these fans that have this parasocial relationship that they feel like they've been slighted. They're personally taking this like, yo, dude, you're trying to sun me now. That's my boy. Like, they're making it seem like Drake is their boy, you know? These people probably never even like sniff Drake, you know? Like, pause to like be able to like warrant this type of behavior. But this is what's gonna happen. It's, dude, same thing with 50, the same thing with a lot of these people, like their fan base. Shit, just look at the whole Joe Budden situation. Like, dude, I want to say it was like almost, what, like 8, 9 years ago, where like when he was beefing with Drake, some OVO fans basically took it upon themselves to drive up to this man's crib, to Joe's crib, and confront them. And Joe was about it. Joe chased him down with a brick. Joe chased him down in his car with a brick and was like, yo, this is the type of thing that will get somebody, you know, like deleted. So you gotta play it smart, man, and especially when you're going to these other places, you just gotta be careful. I know you want to troll, and know you want to like make some type of moment. I think he did this knowing exactly what type of reaction he was gonna get. Maybe he didn't think he was gonna get jumped, but like, fam, what you expect?
But even if that's not the case, what does this mean for Drake when he comes to Miami? If I get pressed and hands put on me in your country over some shit to do with you, best believe if you come to my city, I'm gonna make it a
Yeah, but come on, bro. It ain't even about that. It's the fact that you played the diss record in his city. If he were to come, I think Drake, when he's moving around, he's kind of laying low. You're not really seeing him play his disses. He even took them all off social media, you know? If he were to go down to Miami and start playing Rick Ross disses and or go to LA and start playing Kendrick disses, the energy Drake would be met would be something similar, if not worse than this. But, nah, like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
little bit uncomfortable for you. You guys get in the comments below. Let them know your thoughts on this, man. Ricky Rose, you gotta stay out of Canada with the bullshit. Post comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
Yeah, man. Like,
white boy, BBL Drizzy, I got a question. I saw you posted you got more money than Ricky Rose. And let's assume you did. Well, your best friend, Birdman, his house went into foreclosure 5 years ago. You done watch that man struggle them 5 years and ain't get that man a mansion? Because if you...
I don't know. You speaking from like the outside perspective. Who knows how Birdman did Wayne, how Birdman did some of those other artists. I can only imagine that Birdman has done some shicey business with Drake too. So like they'll keep it cool and cordial, but as far as like giving money, I don't know where they stand on that type of relationship. Honestly,
you got more money than Rose. What's another 50 million, white boy? White boy, it's one for 40 on Indian Creek. It's one for 50 on Star Island. You got 48 hours, white boy. If you got Ricky Rose money, ain't none of my niggas winning foreclosure. Come on, white boy. I'm finna bust a bottle. White boy, don't do stunner like that. Come on, man. What happened to that?
Fatality.
48 hours. The countdown has begun. And that old ass jet you got, they gave it to you free. That's a 1978 BC.
Yo, this is like rich dude like beef. You know what I mean? Like shitting on somebody over their plane being like out of date is crazy.
Safe on that, Drizzy. Be safe on that plane. That old motherfucker. God, that's great. Hey, no, I'm gonna tell y'all, it's like battling against nerds. It's like sitting in a class and you watching all the nerds put together their best science project to present to the class. Man, y'all can have that shit. I ain't with that shit. Nigga, your nose fake, your stomach fake. You don't write raps.
Yo, his beard look like it's a strap-on beard. I'm not gonna lie. I love Ross, but his beard look like, bro, he gets home at night and like unclips it.
Your biggest homies in foreclosure. Come on, man. Go buy all them niggas that's living with each other a big mansion and put the BBL Drizzy logo on the gates, man. Feed them niggas, man. Come on, man. Do that shit, man. And y'all need to pray for Drake and tell him, park that old ass plane. It's a 1978. The cargo jet, people gave it to him free for promo. And I ain't hating, but be safe, my nigga. If something was to happen to you and I couldn't tell you this,
God forbid,
be safe.
Fam.
And anybody getting on it, be safe, man. Wear your seatbelts and make sure the oxygen things in there, because that shit was just for luggage. It wasn't for human beings. What?
Yo, man. Yeah, top 5 funniest rappers. You just gotta be careful. You can't go into somebody else's, like literally, not even just another city, another country, where this guy is literally like the ambassador of that place. Like this guy has like stopped people from entering, allegedly, that he had smoked with. And at the end of the day, it's like we were saying earlier, you don't really have to worry about. I don't think this is Drake and his people's orchestrating it. Obviously, these are just random fans who took it upon themselves to do this. Bam, people build these parasocial relationships with these people, and like, dude, if you're slighting the artist, if you're slighting the person that they're like holding to that regard, like you're slighting them, and you can't be surprised when you get that type of energy. Yeah, man, Ross was out of there. Ross was out of there. But nah, let me know what you guys think. You guys think it was smart of him to like go and do that and play that record or request that record? To me, I don't know. Like maybe in Miami, you could go do that in Miami. You can go do that in a city where you're from. But doing that in Canada, yeah, man, I don't think it was the smartest decision. Definitely let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys think it was smart for Ross to play that record? What do you think happens next now? But like, yeah, Drake's been like in Houston, kind of laying low, kind of like throwing little hints that he's gonna re-engage with Kendrick, which I don't know if it's the smartest thing right now. Let me know what you guys think about the whole Rick Ross incident. That was crazy. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does your channel wonders. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been amazing, you know. I hope you guys love the video, and I hope to see you guys soon. Come on, Ross. You gotta be smarter, bro. Luckily, it didn't end up being a worse situation, but still gotta be smart. Be aware of your surroundings, man.